Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Teleglitch Die More Edition. So we are on, I think, the third area of the game. We actually did get an M chip. It's pretty interesting. Is there anything we could craft from that thing? We do have a lot that we can craft, and a detector! Oh my god, a tube and an M chip detects enemy movement in tight, pipe-shaped spaces. Works automatically. That is something I've never seen before. And since I don't... Oh, the nail gun takes a tube. I like the nail gun a lot. Okay. Tubes aren't all that rare. So, you know what? And it's yellow. It's like a yellowish orange. So that brings up my Borderlands, like, foo, and tells me that that's a rare item. I don't know if that's the case at all, but we're gonna go ahead and get the detector. Might be cool to at least go ahead and see how that will work. It said it works automatically, so, oh god. I didn't know if we didn't have any weapons we could still, whoa! What's going on with the map? Can I make it do that? Oh, it does just do that normally whenever I have a normal weapon. I didn't know it zooms in, too, though. I don't know. Maybe I did, and I just forgot like a freaking idiot. But anyways, as I mentioned before, we definitely want to make the nail gun before too long, because the nail gun is a very, very good weapon in this game. Hello, dudes. How's it going? I've got one gnome. The gnome has been eliminated, but this guy's gonna punch me in my ugly face. Oh, holy cow. He's about to kill me. Okay. It has been a couple of days since I played this game, so for... What just hit me? Did something just hit me? Or am I going completely insane? I don't know. Whatever. We're pulling out the pistol again and we're... Oh, that guy could shoot. Okay. It's been way too long since I played this game, so forgive me if I do have any mistakes. This has to be a secret, right? I mean, yeah. It's like the world's most obvious secret. So let's go ahead and destroy that. I actually was informed that apparently I did miss out on some secrets in the first episode, or at least one secret area. Hilarious, or ironically enough, apparently one of those times was when I was actually talking about them, being like, hey, we need to find the secrets. Oh, but there's one right here, and I'm totally not gonna notice it. So, like a big old ding dong. So, I'll have to play the tutorial. I actually never have played the tutorial in this game, so, obviously, that would be all the more reason to do so, because apparently, I guess it tells you what to look for when you're, keeping an eye out for hints. We are, like, dying. Honestly, I kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen in this video. So, I will say, I have been playing very, very poorly, especially compared to the last one. I think I played pretty okay in the last video, but, no, not a dead end! That is all the buts. So yeah, basically, I'm still getting... Oh, so there's an enemy there, right? I presume then we'd want to avoid that location? That is interesting! That's cool! So I guess that means the enemy in there wouldn't be procced unless we walked close enough to that location. So now we know to actually do our best to avoid that. So does that mean that all enemies in this game actually work based on sound? Like sound cues and stuff like that when they hear you walking or coming by or something like that? Because that's something that I would be very, very interested in figuring out for sure. Oh, game, do not tell... This is a secret! You are not telling me that this is not a secret. Okay, I don't know why we couldn't destroy that wall. Oh, because it was just part of the wall. That's a little bit unfortunate. We do have the heavy rifle now, though, so that's a really, really, really powerful weapon, so that'll be good for us. Man, it's like quiet here. Old school rifle for taking out armored targets. I forgot exactly how cool that thing is. Can we craft that into anything? We could still make the revolver upgrade, but I don't think I want to do that. I prefer the rifle as it is. We could also make the automatic pistol, but I don't want to do that. In fact, no. We only have 8 ammo because we're still on the main weapon. We are starting to run a bit low on pistol ammo, though. So hopefully the Teleglitch gods will give me a bountiful amount of supplies soon. Hello, gnome. I don't want any of your gardening business. Get out of my face. Freaking jerkwad. I hate those guys so much. As I mentioned before, they just like run at you and don't ever let up. They're the world's biggest jerks. Okay, so we've got one gnome. Let's give him the old 1-2 that I mentioned before, shoot our enemies, and then just give him a knife hit to kind of deal with them. Chair, get out of my way! Oh my god, what an annoying chair. Okay, we're gonna blow this guy up. We actually, it's a little bit unfortunate because we haven't dealt with, at least in this episode, we haven't really dealt with any swarms at all. But I really do need to use the explosives more because they are so good for taking out swarms and allowing you to kind of conserve your ammo in the early game. Oh, shoot. Oh no, he's still alive. That's not good, unless that's a different one. Let's actually go. Chair, you are the bane of my existence. No, oh god, I placed like way too many of them. I forgot that right click is something else. Okay, apparently, guys, I am the world's worst Teleglitch player, as we are witnessing in this episode. I hate this chair. Gnome! Freaking Gnome Chomsky, like trying to eat my face off. Okay, we're gonna do our best, of course, but I'm starting to foresee the end coming. Oh, but medkits are very, very good for us, and now we can actually use the grenade launcher once again. I also was told that apparently, if I remember correctly, the grenade launcher actually has been nerfed, which I find interesting. I didn't think it was all that good of a weapon to begin with, but maybe it might have been a factor where once I started playing to begin with, yes, we didn't take any damage from him. When I started playing to begin with, maybe it was already nerfed back then. Oh, we got 2 of them? Okay, that makes us in a little bit of a better spot. That's something I'm really, if I handled this, area much better than, oh shoot, our inventory's full. That's not good. We actually really should build something then. We can make, so we've got tube, which means, ooh, stimulants are also really nice. Explosives? Oh my god. I would imagine that injecting freaking explosives into your flesh would not be that good of an idea. But let's see, how much, oh, wrong button. I always mess up that. We have 15. Okay, so it did reload the pistol. Let's actually activate this. Usually by activating one of those buttons, that means we're unleashing like a horde of enemies on us as well. Blast doors have indeed been opened. We are going to try. Yeah, here they are. We're going, here, let's actually use an explosive first. Oh, there's a guy with a gun. Okay, we need to finish him off. I actually totally forgot that we, would possibly be dealing with guys with, guns at this point in the game. Let's actually pull out the revolver. If we hit, it will be a very valuable weapon to us here. Okay, we took out that dude. This guy can be finished off with the pistol. Like I was saying before, I want to finish a lot of guys off, with pistols, or at least use the pistol as much as I can, so we can actually use it to get, use it freely to, upgrade it with the tube and stuff like that to make a nail gun. So any dudes around here, I would love to use our last 3 bullets. Hello, jerkwads, and then a knife for you. It's like flowers for Algernon, just knives for gnomes, which is the way that everyone wants it to be. So you know what, let's just shoot this guy a couple of times. This is a real nuisance of an enemy anyways, so. And we did technically get like 15 free shots by getting this weapon, so makes me feel better about doing it this way. I should, if I was like if I was the world's proest Teleglitch player, I think it would be a really good idea to memorize, like, for those enemies, how many shots it usually takes before you can knife them once to end up killing them. But anyways, it actually might be a good idea for us to also get the auto pistol going. But first we're doing the nail gun, because the nail gun frickin' rocks. We've got nail gun 1. I don't know what goes into nail gun 2. Might be another tube. Like basically might be a continuation of some of the resources that we've used already, but at this point we're going to ignore that. We also lost what went into the automatic pistol, which is actually, to be honest, a little bit sad to me, because I would really actually like to make that thing now. Okay, I forgot that the nail gun can also hold 40 shots in one, like, casing or whatever. That's pretty freaking awesome. We are out of nail gun bullets, though? It looks like we are, I think. I didn't fully examine that, though, so I may be wrong. Nail gun ammo. Do not see any there. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but, you know, it's one of those things where we got to get to that point eventually. So, as many of you may remember, up here there was that passage to the right that I skipped. We're going to do that last. Did I go through this hallway? I think I did, but I just want to double check to be sure. Yes, we did. There's a dead enemy. Because I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure what's in there is going to be like a big ol' arena full of giant angry jerkwads who want to eat my face off. So there would probably be a lot of really good rewards out of that. And I'm a really big into the risk-reward business kind of guy. So, oh, I didn't notice that was a guy with a gun. Okay, it's shotgun time. I actually did not even see that dude there, which is a little bit foolish on my part. Obviously, I should have handled that dude a little bit better. And let's actually eat some canned meats. Oh, fool of a toque! How did I let that happen? Oh, well, we've got a lot of explosives. Most of these guys should be finished. That's actually some canned meat. Canned meat for, so far no damage and 3 explosives obviously isn't the best outcome in the world, especially when we continue to take damage from these jerkwads. We're using the nail gun. I hate this so much. Frickin' die! Oh my god, we're at 56 health. All for these shells, too. I probably should use the shotgun, you know, because we were gonna gain shotgun ammo from that anyways. Probably would have been best to just be like, hey, oh, that's totally a secret, right? I believe that's a secret. Nail gun will also be a good weapon to use to kind of uncover any secrets that we have ahead of us. Yes! Glory and honor is ours. Is there anything especially nice for us in here? We got another meat trap. If that is a big, evil, angry, giant enemy monster room, then a meat trap would definitely be a viable weapon for us to use there, I would have to imagine. Doesn't look like there's anything else for us in here, which is a little bit crummy. I would really love some health opportunities at this point in the game, seeing as I've squandered a lot of it. Like, really the big theme of, and where all of my mistakes have come from in this episode, I think, is that I've taken a lot of damage that I really had absolutely no reason to end up taking, so that's, of course, very, very unfortunate. There's some angry dudes coming for me. Of course, they're coming through there. I think it's another call for the nail gun, especially since this guy's a big old nuisance in his own right. I wish the accuracy of our character was better in this game. That's one thing I'll say. Sometimes in a game like this, the bullets just go, like, flying off to the left or the left or the right, rather than staying true to their destination or whatever. Doesn't seem like there's anything for us in here, so let's go ahead and mosey on back. Anything down here for us? There's a gnome, a jerkwad gnome. Okay, well we gave him the 1-2 like I usually talk about. But for him we did it backwards, just to kind of like, I don't know, throw it in his face and taunt him. Okay, we got some more machine gun bullets, which is freaking awesome. The more of those we could get, the better. This is why the nail gun is such a good upgrade, because it allows you to, in fact, yes, we can make more. Of course, it takes explosives for it, like, we very well know, but it really is 100% worth it, because, at least in my opinion, because those explosives are very, very nice and handy, and maybe we should have held on to at least one of them for swarms and stuff like that. Hey, I've been in here before. Oh, it's this room. I'm a freaking idiot. I thought this is a new area. I was like, hey, teleporter room! Freaking awesome. This teleporter does not sound like it's functioning all that properly, which is a little bit scary to me, since it's a little bit more staticky than I would like it to be. And hopefully that's just me, I don't know, being nervous about it? Because I don't think they've ever been, like, that staticky before. They've always had a little bit of static, but that one's, rather than being a, that one's more of a, if that helps describe it to you. I've always felt I've been a big connoisseur of even though I don't think that's the proper word for this situation at all, of the ideal that sounds are the best way to describe anything in the world. If you're at all unsure of how to describe something to people, maybe you're like trying to give them directions to a location. Don't say like, hey, there's this big old oak tree, the only oak tree in the area, and the golden fire hydrants to symbolize, what is this? Oh, hardware, nice. To symbolize like the honor of our people. Don't give them advice like that. That's useless. Go ahead and tell them like, all right, you're gonna want to pass the beep 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 and the billa-bo-bo-bo and the philly-fee-fa-fo and the shoo-bop and the free-fo and other noises that Bill Cosby makes. Okay, so we pretty much come full circle with where we need to go. I imagine that has to be a good teleporter since it only seems to be the only teleporter in the area. We are not nearly as secure in regards to health as I would like us to be. Do not walk into that area. That's the Deathlands. We're gonna grab our heavy rifle, and we're going in this area. Once again, I think this is a trap. I think we're about to deal with some really big, scary enemies. I don't know if we could break through that, but that's something they'll have to keep in mind. Anyone here? I'm ready for the darkness. Oh, okay, the door's locked. That means someone's coming to kill me. Oh, what the? Okay, it's these guys. They're shooting me, and I died. I hate them. Life is long, or a long, pleasant and rich experience, and then you die. God damn it. You guys will have to tell me, because this game has been out for so long, and it sounds like, from what people have said in the comments, it sounds like a lot of you are pretty freaking experienced with Teleglitch. So you guys will have to tell me, is it worth fighting those dudes? I mean, I thought I had good enough equipment. Obviously, I need to be more mentally prepared for them, because in that situation, I think it was really, putting me in a position where I was too scared, and I've actually only come up against those rooms once in the past, so that's the second time in my life that I've seen those guys. So it's also probably a thing where I need to get more used to how those enemies work, and knowing how to avoid and deal with them. I imagine that the heavy rifle would have been a really good weapon to take them down, since it's meant for armored units, as it said. Since there are 3 of them, I don't know if I wouldn't have stood a chance. Basically, what I'm asking here, is, theoretically, was that a good idea? Could I have gone, if I went through with that, would it have been worth it? Would there have been, like a pot of gold at the end of the bloody giant mutant enemy rainbow or something like that? Because while I don't want any spoilers for this game like any other game, I would like to know if I was kind of just throwing my life away there for no reason, and I should have had better equipment before trying to go into that kind of room or something like that. Because like I said, I didn't know those guys were gonna come because I've only seen it once before. So any help you guys could give in that regard would be greatly appreciated, and any help with anything else, of course, like, tips on how to better my play and stuff like that. I think this episode was definitely a downfall in my play. Everyone's got their good and bad days. This is a bad day for me and Teleglitch. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.